He came to Southern Utah to be closer to his family, I think. And he was trained at Second City, which is a big improv school and like acting school in Chicago. And so he wanted to start a comedy sports out here in Southern Utah. So in order to do that, we need performers. So he decided he was going to start training people up. And that's where I met him at his first little info meeting. And we just started doing practices once a week and then started doing shows at Even Stevens and other places, and it sort of just evolved from there. A lot of people kind of shy away from improv when they hear like, oh, I have to be funny on the spot and I have to make things up.
And scene!
Yeah, everything is made up in improv, but there's guidelines, there's rules, and the more that you play with certain people, the more you start to like pick up on things. With all the community theaters and stuff in town, there's no shortage of actors, but you'd be surprised how many actors don't really improv.
Purse, in my purse, I'm gonna put it in my purse.
I'm gonna put this skirt in my purse.
I have a skirt in my purse.
So we went from just kind of a bunch of people getting together on Saturday, Sunday afternoons to a nonprofit 501c3 organization that's trying to promote funny, basically, and giving people and performers in town a place to kind of hone their craft, particularly around things like improv and stand-up and sketch comedy. There's really nothing off limits with improv, and so whatever the audience gives us in a show, we're gonna take that and we're gonna turn it into something. So you could be having a really crappy day and give us a suggestion related to that, and we could help you laugh about that crappy day that you had. Or we can help you just completely escape from it too and be somewhere else, be something else. So it really does kind of give you that sort of therapy in a way, like with laughter, but also just like a different perspective on how you look at a situation or a suggestion. With improv, like you want to kind of get your brain flowing. So when we come to practice, we have our cast practice and we have a community practice that's just kind of open to anybody who wants to come and just sort of play with us. So you're giving your partner a category and they have to come up with the first 5 things off the top of their head that kind of match that category. And what's great about that game is that's what we use in our scene games. It's what we use in our guessing games and other things where I'm taking a suggestion from the audience to create a scene. What are 5 things I know about that suggestion that I can then bring into the scene? It's also just our place where we get to play, you know, like we get to try out new games, workshop stuff. Like if somebody has an idea for how to tweak something, this is where like we'll come and do that and support each other. And also criticize, like there's a lot of learning that happens in our community practice and our cast practice, but it really just helps us get better and helps us get to know each other better too.
Performers here will be playing one character of an expert. They will have to speak everything in unison with each other. And these 2 players are playing one person as well, but they have to speak in alternating words.
So we've been at the St. George Convention Center first Saturday of every month for a while, but we have to take our stuff in and out and we can't have classes there. And so we're really looking for a permanent space to really grow our organization and have it become what we've envisioned and what really Chewy's envisioned it to be since day one, and that was 6 years ago.